Sexual and reproductive rights are an integral part of healthcare and core to gender equality. The European Parliamentary Forum gives the much-needed space to bring gender equality and healthcare to the public debate. It allows well-founded and informed discussions about sexual and reproductive rights. While healthcare, including sexual and reproductive healthcare, is a member state responsibility, the Commission fully recognizes every person's fundamental right to access to healthcare as enshrined in the Charter of Fundamental Rights and the Pillar of Social Rights. As stated during my intervention in the June plenary session, high-quality sexual and reproductive health services are essential to both women and girls, as well as men and boys. While often any reference to SRHR is quickly linked to abortion, sexual and reproductive rights go well beyond it and cover issues such as contraception, education and prevention, treatment of HIV and other sexually transmitted diseases, as well as fertility and sex-specific cancers. But too often, sexuality, an integral part of human life, remains a taboo in our societies. We need to avoid the personal constraints it triggers. This starts with early education and comprehensive and reliable information about sexuality and health-related rights for all children and young people. Education and access to information about healthcare and gender equality can help promoting respect for diversity, human and healthy intimate relationships, and combating gender stereotypes, violence, and abuse against children and women. 1 year ago, the Polish Constitutional Tribunal's judgment banning abortion for fetal anomalies sparked a wave of protests in Poland. This erosion of fundamental rights, first targeting women, has severe repercussions on women's lives, well-being and participation in society. I am concerned about recent pushbacks on women's rights, especially their sexual and reproductive rights and their right and access to quality healthcare. This does not only concern Poland. This is why we need to continue raising awareness on days like today and stand with Polish women in defending their rights. This is why the Commission will continue to fund organizations across Europe working on gender equality through the Citizens' Equality, Rights and Values Programme. This is why we will continue supporting Member States' efforts in implementing the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals relevant to women's health, universal access to sexual and reproductive care, family planning and education. We will only achieve a union of equality if all women and girls, in all their diversity across Europe, have equal access to good quality healthcare.